for us last year. Kind of one of those deals where you got your first loss. Now you have to really look at what happened and kind of evaluate what you need to do going forward. But that's one of the biggest things you'll learn from is your first loss, and going forward, all of us are upset by it. But at the same time too, that's where he's got to make his biggest strides. Those from this game.
What did you learn from your first loss that you tried to pass on to him?
Probably when we got to that point in the season, it was kind of the same deal. We were getting to this point where we could have, been playing for a Big 12 championship, and during that game, I kind of played that game to, not lose the game instead of not winning the game. So I think that the same thing kind of happened Saturday. We played that game, kind of not to lose it, but I think Texas did a good job playing to win that game. And part of that equates to some of the youth on our team, and they're a very good team as well. So I think it's just a big learning experience for us, and at the same time too, it kind of shows where we're at as a program. We still have a long ways to go, and I think we're still in kind of the infancy stages of building our program. But at the end of the day, it's a big step towards the right direction for our entire program.
Did you go through senior day last year?
Yeah.
What's it like to go through your second senior day?
It'll be good. Last year obviously got hurt during that game, so that was tough for me. But just the fact that I get to go through this again, just this whole experience, what this place has meant to me, I'm happy that I get to do it again.
When you were going through it last year, are you thinking, okay, this is it? Or were you preparing, thinking like, okay, this might be the end? Or did you realistically think, okay, I've got a good shot of still coming back?
I thought, I don't know. I thought it was the end, but it didn't feel like it at the same time. So it was kind of definitely a different place. So I'll be in a much different mindset probably, because I know for sure this is the last game for me.
What's it like for you to reflect on everything now, because you are getting to that point where you can sit back and look back on everything?
It is a lot. What this place has meant to me. It's hard to put into words, and I think Saturday will be an emotional game for me, honestly. Just the things our fans do for us, and the things this place has done for us. They've been through us through the 2-10s and then 3-9s, and now we're trying to build this program to a spot where we can have winning seasons every year and have expectations going forward. And it's been a lot of fun, and this is going to be one of those places that's going to hold a special place in my heart for forever.
How have you kind of stayed the course through your career here? Obviously, you came in uncertainty whether you're going to get an opportunity or not. I know that's what you wanted here, but not getting it first, getting it, then having to be kind of this mentor role after your injury. How have you kind of not ridden the roller coaster and kind of stayed even with all of it?
Yeah, I think it starts with my foundation, just the way I was raised. And at the end of the day, like, I love this game. I love my teammates. That's really what it comes down to for me. And this position too, you can't ride that roller coaster. And I think that's what gets a lot of young quarterbacks in trouble at times. You ride this roller coaster of emotions, and then it affects your play. And for us, being a leader and being a captain, you got to be that consistent point, because at the end of the day, like, we can't get too high with the highs and too low with the lows. We got to keep pushing forward. And just like this, like, we had a tough loss, and now the outside world's like, well, what do you got left to play for? Well, we still have everything to play for. We still are playing a team we haven't beat in 10 years. We're playing for a chance to send our seniors out the right way, and obviously play for a postseason game as well.
What's it mean to you when you hear Coach Campbell, it seems like on a weekly basis, calls you the greatest story in this program?
I think there are a lot of great stories in this program. I just think that I'm in a position that just helps, our team the way I need to. There's so many phenomenal stories. Look at our senior class. It's kind of all over the place in terms of what everyone brings to the table, but each one of those guys has done a phenomenal thing for our program, whether it be whether you see it on the field or not. Like, there are guys that contribute every single day on and off the field in that senior class.
What's next for you?
I don't know yet. I think this next month or two is going to be kind of a whirlwind for me, but that's kind of something I guess I expect. The nice thing is I know I'm not, I'll be done after the season, so there's a little certainty in that aspect. But in terms of what's next, I got a couple options, but yeah, I guess it kind of sees how this next month or so goes.
What do you mean?